Hi, I'm Onsing-Tricks, and today we are going to I'm going to show you some things that will work around the house as far as pest control. Yay! I know all of you are like, what? But I have a lot of like flies and ants. Those are like the two major things I'm going to do. Um, so for flies, everyone like gets that strip of fly tape and then they fly on the tape and they die, right? It's so icky, like, and you don't even get all the flies. So I'm going to show you a easier way of getting all the flies. Now the thing is when you do the fly tape, the fly has to fly onto the tape and so it like has to literally like fly into the tape, right? Well, here's an easier way to do it. Get yourself a plate, like a little small saucer, like this. I can't open the honey for some reason because like my hands are like super weak. Like anyone understand like my problem? Like it's actually in a honey jar, so I couldn't get it. But get some honey. This is my said honey. It's actually water. But pour the honey onto the plate until you fill the bottom of the saucer. Like halfway, it's halfway to the saucer point. And then get some Dawn dish liquid. Yeah, right? Like this is the stuff you already have. So some honey and some Dawn. And so you fill the bottom of the plate with the honey, and then you just take the Dawn and you squirt some in there. And you just take a finger and then you just spread it out with your honey. And then you place it on top of where the flies are all at, which is my kitchen counter. Right here where this window is, all the flies like to fly onto my window. And here's my fly trap. It's Dawn and honey, and look at all the flies they're dead. So, I mean, it's so much easier to catch in this way because the flies will land on the plate, they will, like, crawl into the honey, and then they can't get back out. Unlike the fly tape, which they would, like, fly past, and they would hit it, but they would bounce back off, and then you'll still fly off. So this is such an easier way, and I actually found this on YouTube. Go figure, I'm doing something I found on YouTube. But it is so easy, like, really. A lot of this stuff I actually did find on YouTube, but it actually works. Like, I'm showing you the result. It actually freaking works. So that's what you can do for flies. For ants, I have found on a YouTube channel that they use baking soda and vinegar. Yeah, you remember that old science experiment with the exploding volcanoes? Well, this is something you can do to all your anthills with your kids so they can watch this explosion of ants, But what it does is it foams and drowns the ants. So this actually works. The baking soda and the vinegar, it actually works. It actually works on the anthills. I actually used this on an anthill that was by my apple tree, and it like foamed and killed all the ants and they can't escape. So another thing for ants, like if you have ants inside the house like I do, yeah, I know, I got them all, they're everywhere. Like because it's so dry outside and they were looking for water, so they come inside and they find food because my kids like cereal and stuff all over the floor. My point proven, there's cereal on the floor. My daughter just ate cereal. But, scrubbing bubbles. No joke. Scrubbing bubbles. Like, all you have to do is spray it where the ants are, and they automatically die. Like, your bathroom cleaner kills ants. I just did this randomly. Like, one day I was like, I'm tired of all these ants. How can I get rid of them and get rid of their chemtrail? Because, they follow the same chemical trail. They have the lines. So I'm like, well, what about scrubbing bubbles? Because it's, a cleaner and it will get rid of the chemical trail. Well, this will drown and kill your ants. Even on the outside, know, like if they're on your walls on the outside, just spray them where they are and they will die. And if they don't die, just spray it one more time because some of the bigger ones are like a little bit harder to kill. But you don't really have to have, like Raid, which is like $6 a pop. You can just use something you already use at home. Scrubbing bubbles. Well, that is about it for my pest control. If you have other pest controls like rats and roaches, roaches really just, most of my roach problems are like those big water bugs. I don't really have those French roaches. If you have French roaches, that means you have a nest. If you have the big water bugs that come in every once in a while, that means you're okay, right? I'm just letting you know, because some people don't know. If you have the big, huge, ugly-looking cockroaches, those are wood roaches. They eat off the dead trees. So they come into your house because it's either been raining a whole lot or not raining at all. So those are the only two reasons why they are coming into your house, is because it's like flooded raining, like it's just got pouring down rain and now they're in your house. Or it's not raining at all, it's been really dry, so now they're coming in your house to look for water. The French roaches, the ones that are like this big.
My shoes are outside.
Okay, well, go get your shoes. The little ones are like this big. Those are nesting roaches. That means they're in something. So you need to find their home and kill them. Actually, what I would do is, it's really hard to kill roaches. There's a roach bait and there's the roach bombs. If it's really bad, use the roach bombs, bomb your house, and just get it over with, because that is the only thing. If it's not that bad, then I would get the roach baits. But honestly, the roach baits don't really work. They only work for single roaches, which would be good for the water roaches, not for French roaches. So either get rid of the nest, and check your microwave. They love microwaves and stoves because it's warm. It's hot and warm, and the electricity, I don't know, like, attracts them or something. Yeah. So I would get rid of your microwave. If they're living in there, just toss the thing out. That's what I did. And buy a new microwave. That's about it. The honey trap kind of works for the little sugar ants. Not really, because they like to climb on the side and sip the thing, but they don't really die. Grits is also a natural way to get rid of ants, because they explode. Like, if people don't know, when birds eat rice, they explode. That's why they tell you not to throw rice at weddings. It's the same thing with ants. They eat the grit, which is a rice, and it dissolves in their tummy and it makes them hot. It's not really good when it rains, but I would use it on summer days when it's not raining in the garden, so they won't eat your food. There's a natural way of putting pesticide down, because I don't like pesticide. I hate it. And it makes your food taste icky, and then it gets a coating, and but that's about it. If you have any other ideas of what you could use for pests, let me know. And I'm actually going to try to look for stuff with mosquitoes, because they are horrible around here. I'm in Louisiana, and if you live in Louisiana, you understand me. They are everywhere. They fly away with me. But honestly, besides using DEET on yourself, there's no way to hide from the mosquitoes here. If you have any input on any other things that you could use for a pesticide, let me know. If it's more natural than this, I would like to know, because, man, these ants are like kicking my butt this year. They're like everywhere. Like, I didn't have this problem last year, but they were everywhere. They're in my room, they're in my living room, they're in my kitchen. These are the three main rooms. They were in Carolyn's room, but I think we got rid of that problem. But, oh my gosh, they were everywhere. They're coming through the doors. Like, no kidding, like yesterday I had a pile of ants right here, and this is my door, you know. So they're coming through the doors into the house. So we're just trying to figure out how to prevent them from coming in the house. The scrubbing bubbles works a little bit, but they're also coming through other areas. I think they're coming in from behind the oven, so I can't really get to where they're coming in from. But if you have any, like I said, if you have any ideas, just let me know. If you're still interested in my channel, just subscribe, maybe. I don't know. I don't care. If you do, don't. Whatever. Still love you. And I'll see y'all next time when I have more ideas. I can probably do some crafts or some beading or some sewing or something and show you how to do some things on your own. Bye!